What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Keelan, and today I'm giving you guys my review for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Now, I'm going to just go ahead and talk spoilers. I'm kind of overdoing spoiler-free reviews. I don't have enough time to do both, and I just feel like it's pointless to not talk spoilers if I'm going to review something. I'm just going to talk freely about it. So, spoiler warning, if you haven't seen the movie, I highly suggest you go and check it out for yourself before you watch this. But if you don't care about spoilers, we'll go ahead and just get into it. Off the bat, I'll go ahead and just say I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I never got to do a review for 28 Years Later. I just wasn't working on reviews at the time when the movie came out. I really enjoyed it. It just, I think for most people, the ending was an issue for them. It felt like something straight out of The Walking Dead, and I'm a huge The Walking Dead fan, but it just did not fit the vibe of the movie and this franchise, if we're being honest. But Bone Temple redeemed that completely. This franchise is just really interesting to watch and to see where they're taking it. It just doesn't feel like anything else I've ever seen. Each movie in the franchise has a very distinct feel to it, albeit 28 Years Later and The Bone Temple are the most closely related, which makes the most sense because they're two parts of a trilogy, so it should feel very similar. But going from 28 Days Later to 28 Weeks Later to 28 Years Later and then The Bone Temple, there's just something new and unique and different about each one, which makes this franchise a ton of fun. As far as The Bone Temple goes, I really love the direction that they went with the Jimmies and that whole thing. I really thought it was going to be weird. I wasn't sure what they were gonna do with these characters, but I love the direction they went with. They're fucking brutal. A lot of them are insane. Spike, obviously, he's just doing what he can do to try and stay alive, but he obviously doesn't want to be a piece of shit like the rest of them. Yeah, they're just brutal. I mean, skinning people, killing people, hunting pregnant people. They don't discriminate. They just do whatever they see fit. It was honestly great. I love everything that they were doing with the doctor. I can't quite remember his name, but everything that they were doing with him and the alpha. And, you know, by the end of it, spoiler warning again, he cures the alpha. And it's just really interesting to see the direction they're taking this franchise in. And I'm super excited to see the final installment in this trilogy and where it ends up. Tons of peen in this movie. So this movie gives all the dick. That is my review. This movie gives all the dick. All jokes aside, great soundtrack. The visuals are amazing. I saw it in like the Dolby Digital thing where it's like surround sound and everything's very immersive. And it was a great experience. I'm super just ecstatic in general. January has been a great month for movies so far, and I have like 4 more tickets already booked. So I'm going to be quite busy the next coming days, but so far, January has just been banger after banger. Anyways, back to the movie itself. It's everything that I could have asked for, and this is exactly what I wanted to happen. This is what I wanted from a franchise like The Strangers, where I wasn't too high on The Strangers Chapter 1, and I was hoping that The Strangers Chapter 2 would be this great thing that made me enjoy Chapter 1 a little more, and then they shit the bed with that. The Bone Temple fixed any issues that I had, which were bare minimum, but I did have issues with 28 Years Later. The Bone Temple changed that. I do look forward to seeing how they tie in Aaron Taylor Johnson's character back into the fold. And another spoiler warning, we get Cillian Murphy at the end of the film, so his character's finally back. Curious to see what he does and how they use his character and what he's been up to and just how everything is going to piece back together. I'm sure the Alpha's going to come into it. Aaron Taylor Johnson's character is going to come into it. Cillian Murphy's character is back in the fold, and all these groups of people that we've been following throughout this trilogy is going to get mixed together. I'm curious, are they going to bring the characters from 28 Weeks Later into the fold at some point? That would be interesting. I don't know. It depends on what they're doing with the story, but if it makes sense, I wouldn't mind seeing just a collective the collective unite, like some fucking 28 Avengers type stuff. I don't know. It's been a while since I've gone to the theater and just been fully happy with a movie. I don't know if because I review movies now that I've become a little more cynical, a little bit more harsh on them. I try not to, but it's hard giving so much leeway to these movies when they miss the mark. But I'm really happy to say that The Bone Temple did it. Yeah, I don't really know if there's much else to say about it. I am really curious what's to come in this 3rd installment. I'm thoroughly excited about it. So I guess that's really all I have to say, is that I'm just super happy with it, and I can't wait to see what the 3rd installment looks like. I think it's going to be great. My faith in this franchise is fully restored. I think they know what they're doing. I think they have a vision for the direction they're taking it, and I'm just going to trust it because this movie was badass and it was a lot of fun. So I digress. That's how I feel about 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Go check it out for yourself. Bask in its peen glory. You will not regret it. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Ring the notification bell so you never miss any of my new uploads. As always, be safe out there, and I hope to see you in the next video.